Certainly. I was trying to track down my phone. Someone has my phone. I left that on the train like an idiot. And on my watch, I can like see their address, and so I've just been like trying to annoy them with the sound that you can make on the phone. It's not working, so. And then I looked up and I was like, oh, I should be streaming. Not doing this. Anyway, we're gonna check out the Dali Thundering Concept today. Obviously, you probably know that. You're here. Let me pull up this chat. I'm excited to check this out. So Fit for an Autopsy, and I'll turn up the volume, by the way. We'll go through the singles with the music videos, and then, you know, I think one is not on YouTube at all. Then we'll have to switch over to Spotify for that. But yeah, anyway, I'll turn it up when we do the actual reaction, but we're just starting out. I know, like, the address changes too just by like a couple numbers, so it's like and it's far too. Like we went over to a concert and I left it on this train out there and then I came back, and then so it's like I would drive out there and it like changes a few numbers, so it would be like knocking on like 3 doors like, hey, do you have my phone? Can you take my phone off the light rail? Ooh, that's nice to hear, Kieran. Yeah, I'm expecting this to take my number 2 spot. This is my second most anticipated. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So Fit for an Autopsy was my number 1 most anticipated. That's been announced and like had a date and everything is what I mean by that. And then this would be my number 2. So I'm stoked for this. I wonder like how long it will let me like beat that phone. I will beat these people into the oblivion. Every day I'll just wake up, work into my morning routine, beat the phone. The album is fantastic. Played through twice already. I'm expecting to put it on repeat. My favorite single was definitely Lost in Transaction. It's amazing. But I'm excited to see what else is on the album, especially after listening to Savages and getting a feel for that and how kind of out of left field some of it felt then. Now I feel like I'm like, okay, who knows what will happen. I am sorry. I mean, I was excited about Shadow of Intent. I did a stream and everything, but like, this is definitely something I think will place higher for me than something like that does, just for my taste, you know. Anyway, we'll wait a few minutes and then we'll get started. I would post about it on Instagram, but I can't because I don't have a cell phone. So we're just here. We're doing it. I could post it on Twitter, I suppose. I did get to post my chart, though. That was my first time ever, like, posting anything on Instagram from the computer. I was like, can I? And then I was like, oh, yep, sure as hell. I can make a post from my computer. And it was actually easier than doing it from my phone, too. I was like, Still. Yeah, so we'll probably get started about 10 minutes, in 3 minutes. 10 minutes late. But it'd be like that sometimes. I wonder, okay, so what are, for those of y'all that have listened to it, what is your favorite tracks? Yeah, I'm expecting to love it. This band is awesome. And I found them recently too. Like, I did a video, so I listened to the singles all out of order, because if you know the Dali Thundering Concept, they've got like, or if you know about this album, it's like Bury the Straw and like this this story behind it and stuff, which is very interesting. But I did it all backwards essentially. But I remember hearing one song and being like, oh wow, I really like this band. And then they had a song with Mateo, and it was like, oh boy. Yeah, this was my favorite single for sure. Rev, Travis, Gooey, Kieran. Hello, everybody, by the way. Hi, John. I just started responding to stuff, didn't say hi to anybody. I'm very excited about this, though, is what I have said. Let's see. Yep, homie's here. What day is this? Friday. It's Friday. I took it off work, so it doesn't feel like Friday. It feels like Saturday. Yeah, did anyone say anything about their favorite songs that have heard this? Kira? As the Sirens Call, Candid Monster. Okay. Yeah, so much music. I was organizing like my 2022 album of the year list yesterday. Wow. Struggle to say that. Album of the year list yesterday. And I was like, already I have 10 albums in this thing. And then I'm sure this is going to go whoop, right in there. But it's been good so far. 1 month of the year. One long month, though. Yeah, I requested this off. I was like, I'll be excited. I would like to, because I'd have to wait like at least 4 more hours from now to listen to it. If not, I don't really want to. Candid Monster is super dope too. Okay, where's that at? Let me look at this track. Oh wait, I have this. Ooh, is that the closer? It is. Okay. Oh, Enter the Limbo is what you were. Okay, I see. Ooh, featuring Aaron Matz. Yeah, there are a number of features too. All right, so I figure we could get started. Yeah, Waterloo. So I was never a flavored water person, and then I started drinking this stuff, and I was like, oh, okay. Hey, Kevin. All right, so we're gonna do the music videos, and then, what is it? It's Serenading Silence. That is not on YouTube. So at that point, I'm gonna have to remember, oh god, to switch over to Spotify to listen to it, so that we can listen to the album in order, of course. But I want to watch the music videos too, so obviously, as we do. But we're gonna get started. Let me move out of the way where the music video will be. I should have brought the watch with me so we could periodically buzz the people that stole my phone while enjoying the album, you know? Alright. Oh, I am gonna pause it at this part. It's fine. We're gonna listen to it in a minute. Intro. Okay. Volume should be good with this because it's YouTube. Let me know. We don't need to switch over. Everything is in the new playlist. Everything. The sea starts here. The Sirens Call. Did I do the wrong one? Hold on. Oh, as the Sirens Call. Okay, if I would have just read, I would have saw that. Okay, I see. All right, we've got everything we need in this playlist. Thank you, Kieran, for the playlist, by the way.
So man created machines at his usage. Man blessed machines with the fruit of knowledge, and said to them, "From the garden you shall fuel my heaven." From the west, Ford gave the chain to unite them in efficiency. From the north, Tesla offered the bolt. From the east, Jack Ma gave them the trolley. Man then offered the south as a haven of peace, a new life for the broken, the lame, and the unwanted. God is dead, slain by the sun's hand. God is dead. Long live man, almighty men.
Let me know how the volume is. closer if I need to adjust anything. Yeah, it does follow the storyline, I believe, the whole thing.
Let us dig, drill,
Thank you, baby.
drain the earth as the invisible hand hovers upon us. Organize the chaos in the name of man almighty. Greatness lies between father and sanity.
It is a really cool opening.
First breath dies up when it's pitch black. I'm floating in a thick mass, bodies frozen as this witchcraft. I gotta recap, think fast.
Yeah, I've heard all the singles. I don't know if I said that, but I've listened to all of the singles. Just I listened to them backwards first, as I found them. But
other minds roam, I hear them speak, feel them in my bones. Hear them mutter, slithering whispers, thoughts cold in my skull. Like a billion souls, bound together, a blank ball of matter. Fading numb, aging numb, just waiting.
thank you.
Just waiting for something more.
Yeah, I've heard Savages as well. After the singles, I was like, I've got to check out the full, like, the album. It's a very good album. I love it. So this is an album that gets all the singles out of the way in the beginning, like Fit Burn on Top 2. those strings in the back. Oh, the name's cut off. By far, this was the single I listened to the absolute most. I listened to the C-Starts here quite a bit as well. But this, like, way above everything else. It's like a mixture of everything about this song. The lyrics, the vocals. Yeah, they really go places. They have a wide range to their sound, and like Savages listening through the album, I was like, some of stuff really surprised. And then I went further back too, but I found myself revisiting Savages the most. Yeah, I saw that Aaron picture of it. This part is just like the opposite lyrically. I like that a lot. Like the very the straw stuff. I need to listen to like all of the lyrics after we're done with this. I love this part. Those vocals over it too, like just yes. Yeah, the drums are standout on the singles for sure. I'm interested to hear some of the later half of the album, but I don't mind ever hearing this song. Oh yeah, sorry Barry. Barry, this straw is like... This album beats it. Good. I really like that album, but so that's promising to hear. Okay, that's right. So it's that. Did you hear like how that was part of it? Yeah, I never would have noticed that. Otherwise, like they really expanded on that. A video game with this album. I think it should be in the videos that we go through, but really cool. Yeah, definitely like Kadenja type of energy in the riffs, which I love.
You better watch your fucking mouth. It can't be true, it can't be honest. Who's on the train and prove it's smash? It's your mind, run the nigga money. No, it's just my name. I can tell when it's busting out on my dad. That's the crash with every sound. It's going to save me. Really? Yeah.
I love that part. The oh really. The first time I heard like the that oh really, there's I don't know.
Let the gas dry, and she's gone the way. Over and over again. Almighty man, we gonna rise, stand aside. This is our time. We are the strong men of your abortion. You're gonna pay. I'm cracking your head and you think it's your time. You get what you fucking deserve. Almighty man, you pathetic world. Forget what you are, but I swear that it will end with fucking blood.
Yeah, it makes sense being about the environment now, like looking at these lyrics too. The first time I listened to this and did the video, this part's gonna be out so much. I loved it though. But I was just like, what is this band? And I wasn't really paying so much attention to like the lyrics being like that, and now I'm like, okay, yeah. And with the videos too, makes sense. Yeah, I love this part as well. Okay, and now everything from here on out is new. Okay, this is the video game link, so I'll have to try this, obviously not on stream, but I got this, they were very nice and like sent the stuff so I could get prepared early, like this one, but the game wasn't live yet and stuff, so I wanted to save it for the stream. But I saw this and I was like, what? And so this is... Wait, see, I felt like... Okay. Yeah, this makes sense. So this is what is Serenading Silence on Spotify. The interludes have like such styles in them. I have to play this game too because I feel like it will make more sense for like the context, like trying to get all the story together for the album. spiced up elevator music. If this came on in the elevator I was in, I'd be like, okay, as the sounds go. The riffs go from like that slow groove to like what's up? Somebody was just talking about y'all earlier. I don't remember where it was. Discord maybe? No, the song with Ryo is we did it. It was The Sea Starts Here. Oh. To the playlist. Yeah. That was all? Okay. Wow, the way that kicked back in. That's gotta go on the replay loop. Yep. That's gonna go right up there with lots of transactions. Wow, that's a big sounding too. Wow. Okay, I think this is another interlude maybe, and then 2 more tracks only after this. Fast, gone by. Odd. music, I'm sure listening through on Spotify, it all goes through. Like, fades in. Or whatever, you know what I'm trying to say now. So this one is Enter Limbo with the, this is the one I was saying has the Aaron Matz feature. There are quite a few features on here, but this is one of the only ones that I haven't heard before that I recognize. Obviously. This all has to go on the Riv playlist. Yep. Wow. Oh. I knew it was coming. Wow. That's cool. I like that a whole lot. Yes, absolutely. Wow, those vocals at the end there. Okay, this is, yep. Alright, this is the closer too. Alright, Candid Monster. Yeah, definitely not disappointed by this album so far.
First breath, eyes open, it's pitch black. I'm floating in a thick mess. I'm floating in an acid darkness, just hoping it'll be the last dark. A tenacious light glows, your drops, mind blows. There's no word, I'm speechless. The sweet burn of a shameless purity, a pearl inside a beast, a world within a world.
Hypnotized by the beauty of my realm. Realize that you don't belong in.
Made by your spawn and I'm bound for life. You bet perfection with the roll of dice. A random mind, can't you blame me right? Smite me, just free me from exile. I've roamed the earth to find a home, and I'm sick and tired. I don't wanna be the last straw. I've roamed the earth to find a home, and I'm sick and tired. I don't wanna be the last straw.
You're the one I call when you wet and bleed. Come rest your soul, we're gazing up my wonders. Though you know it can never ever last. Everything is gone in this final days, yeah. All the living things inside dying from your matter. This inventing matter, your venom burns inside. Particles glow above our heads. Everything we build is coming to an end. None but the works of the Almighty Man. Through turmoil and pain, the drugs and the rain, all the creature, the skin.
I'm not really expected to come in like that, for me at least.
I'm living with them, altering your design. Our surroundings modified. Your makers are full for your heart is pure. They lift you on your Candid Monster. I forgive you.
What in the world? Such expressive instrumentals. I really like this clip. At the beginning it was like interesting closing energy, and then I was like, okay, it's knowing this band now, listening to their other stuff, I probably don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, and they made a video game with this album, so it was in one of the videos that we did, as the Sirens Call, maybe? No, Serenading Silence, I think, and it's in something different on YouTube. So I'll definitely be checking that out. Yeah, I put that on my solo playlist for sure. Yeah, that will probably come right up behind Fit for an Autopsy for me after one listen as well. I want to go back to really all of the non-singles. So yeah, let me move back over here and pull up the chat and everything. I would say that definitely goes right in. There's just something about that Fit for an Autopsy record that it's like perfect to me, every single moment of it. And so number 2, and I've listened to a lot of, I have 10 in my thing already. Like I've got a list of 10, so this will be the 11th one to go into my list, and it will be number 2. I really enjoyed this. I think my favorite tracks, it's hard to say because it's either As the Sirens Call or Enter the Limbo come in right behind Lost in Transaction. But it's just really strong overall. The guitar playing, it can go from so, like, you know, these riffs where it's like tapping and kind of chaotic, and then towards the end of like Candid Monster, what we were hearing, just a completely different sort of sound. The interludes, other than Alone for me, I'll have to re-listen to like in order. I was waiting to see if any vinyl would go up, but I don't think that it's going to, so I might get a CD or something to listen to how it sounds through that as well. I'd be interested to see how that last interlude alone worked in there, because it just, I think with how YouTube does it, it might be a little bit different sometimes, and it doesn't like that abrupt ending in Enter the Limbo 2 kind of caught me, and I wasn't sure if like it sounds less abrupt in the context of like listening through on something that's not a YouTube playlist. But what is this? But yeah, they just do stuff that also, like, let me turn this up a little bit. Like, so much to have like that genty sort of energy, and the riffs being the way that they are, and having that sort of aggression in the unclean vocals as well, but then being able to have interludes that work so well like that. And then the parts in like Lost in Transaction is a great example too of how they like, you know, they opened it up and you've got like the blast beats and those vocals and just some different sort of like the layered vocals in the background as well, adding so much to that sound. It's just a really full sound. The Candid Monster really has that as well, like kind of flexes how diverse their sound can be, even just on one track. And it, with the closer too, I feel like that's a move to make, but it definitely goes into something that's like, you know, like I was saying, it just felt very emotional and expressive in that ending. But yeah. So my thing with Enterprise Earth, I really liked it, but it was too long. Like, it didn't need to be that long. There were just certain parts where I was like, okay, like, I'm kind of, like, I won't listen to this one probably again because I liked, like, an album amount of it. This, I do wish this was a bit longer. Like, Enter the Limbo, I want to get to the end of Enter the Limbo again, those vocals, because I really liked those. And I feel like the vocals in the end of Candid Monster as well, that sort of sound, I really like that, and it definitely leaves me wanting more music from them, obviously, when you enjoy most albums. But it didn't, you know, there were certain things, like here, the strength, yeah, they've just done a lot here. Yeah, this is excellent for sure. Yeah, where's this placing? Kieran, I think you said this is also number 2 for you. Anybody else got this in their list? I think it's safe to say for me, this is very much my style, my on repeat type of stuff. That's where that will be going. It's been almost an hour since I buzzed the people that stole my phone. But yeah, this is, I really think, I want to revisit the first Styx, I think it is, the interludes, because, yeah, like I was saying, and Alone, Styx and Alone. Yeah, the end of Alone, I think, is where, like, it sort of sounded like this beginning, Enter the Limbo had a few, I don't know. YouTube had it sounding a little bit weird, but you've got it as your album of the year. Kieran's got Fit for an Autopsy. I think that's my exact order right now, too, but there is one other album that I heard, other than Enoch's, that I was like, okay. I think it's that Avira album. I've been listening to that a lot as well. So, yeah. Yeah, Fit for an Autopsy, just, I don't know. I don't even know. And it doesn't, you know, I don't think this will get old either, but man, the way I listened to that Fit for an Autopsy record that first week, I'm still listening to it a lot, don't get me wrong, but that first week, it was just like, every time I put something else on, I was like, no, this doesn't feel right. I'm gonna put Fit for an Autopsy back on. Like, it got me. I think with Era, it was the same for me. But even then, I don't think my numbers were like that of Fit for an Autopsy that week. Just went off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see. So what I've been doing for this year, I've got 2022, and then so I don't get overwhelmed at the end of the year, I've got like my favorite songs playlist, my solos playlist, my favorite breakdowns playlist, my favorite riffs, favorite choruses, and then I'm just adding, and I don't add every, like, oh, I kind of like this. It has to be, like, top tier. So then at the end of the year, I'll have, like, these categories. I'll just know, pretty much. Or I'll have, like, it at least be having been focused on it all year. I won't be, like at the end of last year, I was just like, oh, shit. I don't know. So much happened this year. What's going on? So I'll have to revisit this and pick what wants to go where and all of that, because there's some really big contenders for all of those, I feel. Except maybe, I feel like I didn't have anything that immediately struck me. I mean, at least the riff and the breakdown playlist will be. The solo playlist got in there too. Man, that is just. Yes, I have listened to the new Northling song. I'll post a reaction sometime soon. I have some stuff I'm working out with my schedule. Well, I'm gonna be. I also have to now figure out some other shit. Yeah, I have it though. I have it recorded. But yeah, thank y'all for listening to this with me. I want to get to these ending vocals here at least. Those are really my thoughts after listening to it for the first time. I was really taken back by the cleans at the end of this song and the ending of Candid Monster. Really feeling those. I think of the unexpected things that I expected, if that makes any sense. This wasn't really one of them, so I like that. Trying to keep a running list of favorite songs, albums, EPs. That way I don't miss. Oh yeah, my album of the year and EP list. I keep that pretty throughout the year. You have to. Or at the end of the year, it's just absolute chaos. This year I'm starting to be even more. It's just not enough anymore to just have those album and EP lists and stuff. I have like everything. I guess it's kind of nice though, because like when work gets stressful and stuff, it's nice to like put your energy into something like that, like organize, because it's not like I have to make the playlists or like, you know, but it's nice to like re-listen with intent and stuff like that to figure out the playlists and those sort of things. It's fun. And I think at the end of the year it makes stuff fun as well. But yeah, this was a really cool closer, especially like these vocals here, and then yeah, it goes places. Oh yeah, I didn't even pull up the non-delayed chat. Sorry. Do you think you'll like this more than Savages? I do think so. Yes. Sorry, I missed your question, Kieran. I didn't have the correct chat pulled up. Yeah, I think I do enjoy this for sure more than Savages. I'm not sure why either. I think I'll want to do a couple of listens through both of them this week and kind of figure out why. Yeah, this was interesting for. I want to hear the. Okay, fine. We'll just stay until at least a transition to that other style of vocal, because it seemed like it was like a little piece and I was like, oh, and then all of a sudden we were just in it. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's what happens. Every year I feel like you learn a little bit more about like what needs to be done during the year for those lists. Cause like in 2020 I think I felt that way, where I was like, oh damn, I didn't really keep my eye. I was just like, great view. Great view? Everything? And then so last year I kept more on top of that, and then I was like, it's still just not enough. And so now I have all these ridiculous subcategories as well, but it's fun. And I think it could be for like Discord events and stuff at the end of the year too. It makes it so that I have stuff that I can be like, hey, this is, especially like doing it while I'm like, because sometimes I'll hear something, you know, I'll be listening to something on Spotify and I'm like, oh, that was a cool riff. I'll have to re-listen to this song. And then I do that with like, oh, that was a cool, I like that chorus, I'll have to re-listen to this. And then I just look at, and then the tide is, I mean, yes. Yeah, I really like this. This solo too. Definitely to the solo playlist. I'm like, I'll stay till this part, this part, this part. I do have to go in a minute though, because I need to go figure out getting a phone. But thank you all for joining and being a part of this. Thank you very much, Kieran. Appreciate you. And thank you for the Dali Thundering Concept who made this album. Their Bandcamp, their Patreon, all of their socials and whatnot are in the description, so make sure you go check them out, give them some love if you enjoyed this album. They have some merch available too. I ordered some sort of Almighty Men shirt that has a face on it that's kind of creepy, and I'm excited. It's coming from far away though, so I don't know exactly when I'll have it, but as I do with my merch and stuff, I will post it on Instagram when I have it. And I'm excited. This definitely did not disappoint. They keep it very interesting for sure. They keep it, even when I'm like, okay, I know that they do unexpected stuff. Like I was saying, like the sort of, you get to a point where I feel like you're like, okay, they do this sort of stuff that's kind of like out of left field for, and then they'll do a new album, it seems like. So I'm curious as well, like already with the next album that they do, will it be more to where they just like keep figuring out ways to be like, you know what I'm saying? Get you to turn your head when you're listening. But yeah, thank you all very much for joining. Appreciate it. I've been very excited for this. And it lived up to the excitement. An amazing album, an amazing closer, very interesting stuff to... I'll definitely have to do some more listens with the, not live, because it's a little bit different. I feel like listening on my own and kind of getting more thoughts on it and taking more stuff in. But on the first listens, second listens of the songs, absolute yes.